Hey folks, I am at Bicester Heritage today. So far so good. Morning journey super easy, left pretty early, and the queue looks pretty good. Porsche and then a bunch of other stuff, and then over there just about see cars coming in. So let's see what this is about, see what they got. Not 100% I earn enough to be in this traffic jam. Fair play, traffic management was super good. Everything I've seen so far has been top notch. There's just a queue of awesome looking classic cars, so I have pretty high hopes for this. I've been meaning to come for a while, and it looks like I should have come earlier.
So why have you decided to look at this one, David?
Because possibility that it's a very rare Ferrari. I've forgotten what it would be. It'd be the original Testarossa maybe? I don't know enough about these, but my theory is that it's not, and it is a later built replica. That's my theory, but it's still going to be built based on some suitable machinery. Problem I've got is I don't know how to tell that, which is why I'm not allowed to spend £17 million on any cars ever.
I mean, I normally try and look at the badge, but there's no badge. Oh, you can't hear me, can you?
No. You're just talking to me at a distance. Then again, maybe it is legit. I mean, that is potentially legit. That is almost definitely legit. So maybe it is a real thing. But more excitingly, out the front here, we have a Datsun Fairlady, which is an unusual sight in this country. There's a few of them around, but this one looks particularly well put together.
There you go, it's for sale, David.
Yeah.
Trade one Datsun for another one?
I'm not sure these people want my my Datsun.
You should tell them what's in it though.
Yeah, it's got an SR20 DET that doesn't quite work. Porsche seems to be one of the most popular things here, 924T. Everybody has a Porsche, they're ridiculously common. However, they are quite good fun. This is quite nice. I think this is probably a later build with the livery on it. I would love to know if it's running a Porsche engine. I followed one of these in this morning. Very cool. 928, always a safety beast. And then in fact, this will show you a little bit of the diversity of what's going on here. There's a 968, and then in the background we have a Gasser turning up. Brilliant. Early 356. Light not being kind, but correct.
It's beautiful. And a casual Testarossa. Oh yeah, I saw this a while ago. Baby car.
So VSCC are here, look at this. Motorbikes for reasons, and then VSCC with all their pre-war stuff. Bugattis and such like. Let's go and have a look at those. Oh, look at this.
Just quite cool.
So you have to be pretty brave to be racing one of these full pelt. But as anybody that's seen the VSCC race will know, they actually really go for it. There's no hanging about, they use them properly. Some of them are still quick cars, even relatively speaking, still quick cars. Because you know, you're on a relatively light frame and you're running sort of 150 brake horsepower engines on a light frame. You know, some of these, most of them are way less than that, but some of the aero engine cars have got all of the torque as well. So yeah, we love the VSCC. It's a little Fiat.
Oh wow.
Oh, go on.
Nearly died.
Things you could get run over at. Whoa. See, what you're not getting over the sound and video is the smell of that.
I think my eyes hurt a bit.
So over here, I really like this. Hopefully this is,
cool.
you can hear us over the music. It's Peugeot 202. And one of those things you seem to still be able to pick up in France, like fairly regularly and relatively easily.
Because the lights are in the grille. Is this like during World War or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, it's pre-war or during the war. This was actually just a thing. Like,
Oh, really?
one of the things I really like about early cars is they didn't know what they were doing. Like they hadn't decided, like they hadn't decided that this is a thing that happened yet. So
that's pretty
someone
cool.
decided they wanted like super smooth wings. So they're going to put their headlights in the grille. Because why not? Because there weren't any rules. Like you didn't have to do anything. It wasn't an acceptable thing or unacceptable thing to put a headlight in a grille. And you find cars that have like 3 headlights and just weirdness. That I don't know. I just love it. That people still working out what they're doing. But yeah, this is really nice. It's clearly restored and then I think patinated, but it's quite nice.
I remember when I did the video for Speed Hunters and with Mad Mike,
Oh yeah.
and then one of them we went around. I asked him to pick 3 cars that Goodwood that we could just talk about, do some content with. And then one of them was a 787B.
Well, of course, all sensible people.
Yeah, and then we even had them revving it. And then Mad Mike was sitting in it and stuff like that. And then the editor at the time, PD, asked to put some music over it. Yeah.
I don't want music over it.
Then I
PD,
got-
if you're watching this, because I do know who you're about, don't do that.
Yeah. But we learnt from that because I got scolded. But it was a nice sound.
Yeah, oh no, it's an incredible sound. So when they were racing, when the 787B, I know we're talking about 787B while we look at this Jag, but this was happening. The 787B in period, at Brands Hatch, you could stand at any point on Brands Hatch on the full Grand Prix circuit they were running on and you could hear that car running.
Come on, let's ask him. What do you reckon?
But no, I don't reckon he's going to start it. These things cost a small fortune every time we start them.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I got maybe about a couple of quid on me.
Yes, well I got 6 quid, so see what happens. Oops, sorry.
What wheels are they?
BBS I don't know.
So that's how you should actually use those BBSs then.
Yeah. Yes, this is a proper use one.
And it's gold as well. This should be at Players.
Flow and gold.
Just imagine getting this to the gathering or something.
Well, that would be great. Weekender it couldn't run, gathering it could, but it wouldn't be very good up the hill. That's the problem.
Why is that?
Because it's not built for that. It's built for running for 24 hours on endurance events. It's not built for like 1 minute, 30 seconds even up the hill, even though it's an incredible engine. So what you end up doing is you have them running up the hill gently, and that's not what people want to see.
So this is like a long-term lovemaker as opposed to...
It's not a wham bam thank you ma'am.
Yeah, definitely not. This is I'll probably marry you and
Yeah,
take you around for a while.
yeah, it's an endurance.
Like a marriage. Oh man, look at that. How the
The Fraser
seen
Nash
that
or the Porsche 906.
with the, I guess the headlight covers are extreme,
Yeah.
isn't it?
The 906 was another Le Mans car. So these are both different eras of well, Le Mans, GT, whatever. I have a friend who had one of these. They had it restored.
That's nice.
And they were driving it back to France. They got halfway to France and basically turned around and said they were coming back because I hated driving it. They said
really?
It was horrible to drive. But it's
Was it because it was orange?
I think it was actually silver. I don't know what. The thing is that they're a racing car. They're not comfortable, right? You know, they're compromised in absolutely every respect in order to just go quickly. So the suspension's not comfortable. It's not going to be comfortable inside. They basically, you need to run them for 24 hours or
one of those
12 hours or whatever. So they'll be an endurance car, but they're not built for like driving down the auto route to your house. They're built for being fast and being uncomfortable and being horrible. in the most part. But yeah, apparently the cabin got really hot, which makes sense because the engine is at the back, just behind the thing. So unless the firewall is covering you off, and they wouldn't bother because it would save weight for them to not have that thick a firewall.
It's tight in there. There's not a lot of space. It does look pretty hot in there.
Yeah, it's such a small cabin as well. So
Wow.
yeah, it's got like a I think 6-cylinder at the back, and then
What that walking grate?
yeah, so underneath that is the engine, and then your heat is going to be dissipated. It's going to hopefully come back through, but the it's still going to come into the cabin. It's going to be noisy. It's going to be horrible. It's a bit like the GT40.
Oh yeah.
Like when you get in the GT40, it's just crazy hot in there when you're driving it around.
Yeah. It's got aircon. That had aircon.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the continuation models do have aircon.